5 million years ago, our planet looked very different. Forests covered much of the land from the tropics to the poles. These forests were home to a rich variety of plants and animals. But a dramatic shift was about to occur. Slowly, over thousands of years, the forests began to shrink. In their place, a new ecosystem emerged, vast grasslands. This transformation marked a turning point in Earth's history with profound consequences for life on our planet. The spread of grasslands was not a sudden event. It was driven by a complex interplay of factors that unfolded over millions of years. To understand this transformation, we must travel back in time and explore the forces that reshaped our planet's ecosystems. From changes in climate and atmospheric composition to the movement of continents and the power of fire, a confluence of events paved the way for the age of grasslands. This transformation had a ripple effect on the evolution of life itself. The emergence of grasslands created new opportunities for herbivores, leading to the evolution of grazing animals. In turn, these grazers became a source of prey for predators, sparking an evolutionary arms race that shaped the biodiversity of our planet. The story of grasslands is not just a tale of ecological change. It is a story of resilience, adaptation, and the interconnectedness of life on Earth. One of the most significant factors contributing to the spread of grasslands was a global cooling trend. As temperatures dropped, the once favorable conditions for forests began to decline. Trees, especially those adapted to warmer climates, struggled to survive in the cooler, drier conditions. Their growth slowed and their ranges contracted, making way for more resilient vegetation. Grasslands, with their deep root systems and ability to withstand drought, were well suited to these changing conditions. They thrived in areas where trees struggled, gradually replacing forests as the dominant ecosystem. This shift from forest to grasslands was most pronounced in regions that were already relatively dry, such as the interiors of continents. This cooling trend also affected rainfall patterns, leading to a drier climate in many parts of the world. Forests, which require ample rainfall, were particularly vulnerable to these changes. Trees need a consistent supply of water to support their large size and complex structures. In contrast, grasses are more efficient at utilizing water, allowing them to thrive in drier environments. The composition of the atmosphere, particularly the concentration of carbon dioxide, also played a crucial role in the expansion of grasslands. During this period, atmospheric carbon dioxide levels were declining. While carbon dioxide is essential for plant growth, its effects vary depending on the type of plant. Trees thrive in environments with higher carbon dioxide concentrations. They use carbon dioxide during photosynthesis to produce sugars, which fuel their growth. However, grasses have a different photosynthetic pathway that makes them more efficient at utilizing carbon dioxide at lower concentrations. As carbon dioxide levels dropped, grasses gained a competitive advantage over trees. This decline in atmospheric carbon dioxide had a cascading effect on ecosystems. With less carbon dioxide available, trees grew more slowly, and their ability to compete with grasses for resources diminished. This gave grasses a further advantage, allowing them to spread into areas previously dominated by forests. The changing atmospheric composition, therefore, acted as an invisible hand, tipping the balance in favor of grasslands. Section 4. Shifting grounds, tectonic plates reshape the world. Beyond climate and atmospheric changes, the movement of Earth's tectonic plates also influenced the distribution of grasslands. The collision of continents created mountain ranges which altered wind patterns and rainfall distribution. These changes in topography contributed to the creation of rain shadows, where one side of a mountain range receives significantly less rainfall than the other. As rain shadows expanded, they created drier conditions that favored the growth of grasslands. Trees, which require more rainfall, struggled to survive in these areas, allowing grasslands to take hold. The uplift of mountain ranges also created new habitats at higher elevations. These alpine meadows, with their cool temperatures and short growing seasons, were ideally suited for grasses, but not for most tree species. The movement of tectonic plates also influenced volcanic activity. Volcanic eruptions, while often associated with devastation, can also create fertile soils that benefit certain types of plants. Grasses, with their ability to colonize disturbed ground, are often among the first plants to establish themselves in areas affected by volcanic activity. Over time, these grasslands can expand, contributing to the overall increase in grassland habitats. Section 5. A fiery dance: wildfires and the rise of grasslands. Fire, a seemingly destructive force, played a surprising role in the spread of grasslands. While forests are vulnerable to fire, grasslands are adapted to withstand and even thrive after a blaze. Many grassland plants have deep roots that survive underground even when the above-ground vegetation is burned. In fact, fire can be beneficial for grasslands, clearing out dead vegetation and enriching the soil with nutrients. As grasslands expanded, so did the frequency and intensity of wildfires. Fires, often started by lightning strikes, could spread rapidly through dry grasses, creating vast, open landscapes. These fires prevented the encroachment of trees, maintaining the dominance of grasslands. In a sense, grasslands and fire developed a symbiotic relationship, each shaping the other's existence. This cycle of fire and regrowth favored grasses over trees. Trees are more susceptible to fire damage, and their seedlings are easily killed by flames. Grasses, on the other hand, can recover quickly after a fire, their growth stimulated by the nutrients released into the soil. The ability of grasslands to withstand and even benefit from fire gave them a significant advantage in a world becoming increasingly prone to wildfires.